Welcome back to another video. Today, we're taking a nostalgic yet jaw-dropping journey into the past and present of one unforgettable actress. So take a deep breath before looking at Sara now. You may remember her as Sloane Peterson, the effortlessly cool and beautiful girlfriend from the iconic 1986 film Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or as the enchanting Princess Lily from Legend alongside Tom Cruise. In the 80s and early 90s, Sara seemed to glow with a quiet, almost ethereal charm that set her apart from her contemporaries. She wasn't just another pretty face in Hollywood. She was a magnetic presence, embodying the kind of dreamy elegance and screen grace that made her unforgettable. But what has she been up to since those golden years, and more importantly, what does she look like now? Let's just say, prepare yourself, because the transformation is nothing short of breathtaking. When people think of classic 80s beauty, Sara's name almost always comes up. Her porcelain skin, dark flowing hair, expressive eyes, and soft voice made her the ultimate girl next door meets fairy tale queen. She played roles that called for depth and beauty, and she delivered both in spades. Yet after a string of notable film and television appearances, quietly stepped away from the spotlight. While many expected her to follow a path of non-stop stardom, chose a different route, one that led her to a more private life focused on family, art, and selective creative projects. That decision made her somewhat of a mystery, and that only fueled the public's curiosity about what happened to her. Now, decades later, seeing her again will give you chills, because she hasn't just aged gracefully. She's evolved into a striking, sophisticated woman with timeless appeal. Today, Sara is in her mid-50s, and one look at her recent photos is enough to make jaws drop. She has kept that unmistakable elegance, but now it's seasoned with maturity, confidence, and natural grace. She doesn't try to look 25, nor does she need to. She radiates the kind of beauty that comes from self-assurance and a life well lived. Her skin glows with authenticity. Her hair, now sometimes peppered with silver, only adds to her ageless charm. There's a softness in her eyes, but also a depth that speaks volumes about the wisdom she's gained over the years. She dresses with effortless sophistication, often in classic, understated pieces that complement her quiet strength. When you see her now, it's like seeing an old friend who's found her peace, her power, and her presence, and it's truly something to behold. What's even more inspiring is how Sara has embraced life outside of the Hollywood frenzy. Married to legendary puppeteer Brian Henson, the son of the Muppets creator Jim Henson, has cultivated a life that blends creativity, family, and artistic freedom. She's also a writer and poet, often expressing herself through thoughtful, introspective works. It's clear that while she may have stepped away from the camera, she never stopped creating. That artistic soul, combined with her stunning appearance, makes her even more captivating today than she was in her teenage starlet days. In a world obsessed with fame and filters, Sara stands as a refreshing reminder of what real, grounded beauty looks like. But let's be honest, the internet loves a good transformation, and Mia's might be one of the most quietly shocking ones out there. Not because she looks dramatically different, but because she looks like the best version of herself, refined, strong, and still completely captivating. In side-by-side comparisons, her youthful beauty is still unmistakably present, but now elevated by the grace of someone who has lived, loved, and grown. Whether she's photographed in a candid outdoor setting or during a rare public appearance, continues to turn heads and stir nostalgia all at once. She may have been a teenage dream back in the 80s, but now, she's an example of how women can age with power and poise, and yes, still stop hearts while doing it. The reaction from fans says it all. Comment sections are filled with disbelief. She still looks amazing. How is she even more beautiful now? Why did she ever leave Hollywood? And while many stars chase youth with desperation, seems to have welcomed time with open arms, letting it shape her naturally. That's what makes her so unforgettable now. She's real. She's not trying to chase trends, compete for headlines, or be something she's not. Instead, she owns her space as a woman who has nothing to prove and everything to celebrate. That's a rare kind of confidence, and it's absolutely magnetic. Let's also not forget that Sara helped define an era. Her role as Sloane Peterson didn't just make her an 80s icon, it made her a cultural touchstone. Millions of fans crushed on her, admired her style, and dreamed of being her. Now, all these years later, those same fans are doing a double take, realizing that their screen crush from decades ago has turned into a goddess of timeless elegance. And the truth is, she never stopped being that. She just shifted her spotlight inward, finding purpose and fulfillment beyond the Hollywood lights, and that choice, it only made her shine brighter. So yes, take a deep breath before you look at Sara now, because it's not just about the stunning visuals, though those are plenty. It's about what she represents, the beauty of reinvention, the power of privacy, and the grace of aging without apology. She didn't need a scandal or a comeback tour. She simply continued living a rich, full life, and in doing so, became even more iconic in the eyes of those who remember her. The phrase, aging like fine wine, barely does her justice, because Sara today is a portrait of enduring elegance that defies time. In a celebrity world often obsessed with flashy transformations and attention-grabbing headlines, Sara reminds us that quiet evolution can be even more powerful. She's not only just as mesmerizing as she was back in the 80s, she might be even more so now. So sit back, soak in her latest photos, and get ready to feel that same rush you felt the first time you saw her on screen. Because Sara is still the dream, only now she's the dream fully realized.